offensively and defensively. No, it takes time. We've only had 4 practices and a scrimmage, so I thought today looked really good. Just everyone kind of gelling and really getting to know each other. The chemistry seems better, all that.
How does Looney look? Is he looking healthy right now?
Yeah, Looney's healthy.
Yeah.
And we're looking forward to seeing what he can do this summer. And I think him and Damian and Jordan, like, really excited to see how our bigs are going to play and go from there.
How big of a summer is this for Looney, given the fact that he, has kind of had a disappointing couple seasons because of his injuries and that sort of thing?
No, again, he's just had some bad luck, and he's finally healthy, and I know he can't wait to get out there.
What do you think that it's going to be his rebounding that gets him on the court potentially with the NBA team, or is that kind of his skill that's going to get him on the court?
That's obviously Steve Kerr's decision, but just as far as his strengths, like he's a very good rebounder offensively and defensively, but he's very smart, really good out of our dribble handoff stuff, playing off the elbows, all the stuff we like to do during our regular season. Like he's very smart about makes good reads, all that.
How has he handled the adversity of being injured as much as he's been injured?
Probably as well as you can. I mean, he's a great kid, and he shows up and he worked hard on his rehab. He's in there twice a day, getting shots up, everything. So he's done what he can.
Boucher's not going to play in summer league, is he?
No.
Okay. What's it like having so many Oregon guys here? Has that been like a natural bond?
We come here and then and that's about it. We're just around for practice, so I don't see them off the court. I'd imagine they're all hanging out. You'd like to think, but I really have no idea.
Yeah.
But it is pretty neat. What do we have, 5?
Counting Jabari Brown, who played 2 games with the Ducks.
Yeah, a lot of Ducks guys. I'm sure they like to reminisce and talk about Eugene. So.
And are you excited? What do you think of Fultz? What do you expect to see from him tonight?
Yeah, he's a heck of a player, and he's really good off the dribble and can really score. And he's going to be a handful, I'm sure. And we're confident in our defense and the guys we have, and our bigs. I think our bigs really have a great knowledge of what we're trying to do defensively, and I think it'll be a great matchup for us.
Do you have an idea of who you're going to be starting tonight?
No, we still have to talk about all that, so I don't have the starters for you.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
This is a pretty big roster for summer league standards, and you've only had the short number of practices that you said. With all that given, how tough is it for you to decide on playing time with such a big roster?
I mean, it's everyone's challenge in summer league. I don't think it's just us with a large roster, but that's what's been so great about these guys. And really, what I've seen is their willingness to step aside, let other guys play a little bit. And just all of them being together. I know we scrimmaged the other night, and it was awesome to see we had guys sharing on the bench. It's not just all about playing time for them. They're really happy for their teammates, and for that to happen so quickly is a good sign.
How much do you expect McCaw to play? Have you thought more about that? How much do you expect from him this next week or so?
I'd assume, and I have to talk to the front office, and we have to figure it out with Pat, but I'd assume he'd be playing in all of our games. I'm not positive, though. But he'll get his normal minutes within the rotation, however that comes about, however we organize it.
Has he kind of emerged as an early leader of this team, being a guy with some experience, and obviously he's comfortable with Vegas, being that he played here?
Yeah, that's the biggest growth we've seen with him so far. Is just his taking a hold of this team and making it his, and he's been an excellent leader on and off the court, and that's kind of what we've challenged him to do, and he's responded, and we're really excited to see him in his first game tonight.
What specific ways on and off the court would you say he's been more of a leader?
It always starts just like our regular season team with Steph, Kevin, Clay, Draymond. They set such a good example, and he's done that for them, and not just him. Looney, Damian, the guys who have been here. And we've got some guys who played in the league. We have Jabari and Xavier. When they see the unselfishness, when those younger guys see the unselfishness up top, it just trickles down, and everyone just kind of bought into that idea that we're a team. You got guys on top, and a guy like Pat who really contributed Game 5 out there being unselfish. Like, that means a lot for us as a whole. It really helps us as a coaching staff too.
Is he talking a lot off the court too with the fellas at all?
Yeah. And he's. I saw him yesterday with a couple of guys, and yeah, he's a good mentor for those guys. He's from here, and this is his second year. So.
What have you seen out of the guys who played in Santa Cruz, Elgin Cook, Alex Hamilton, and Jabari Brown?
Yeah, they've got a great awareness of just the NBA game in general because they have played in Santa Cruz. We really like those guys. We like all the guys here, and it's their chance to prove that they could play at this level, and that's why it's such a big summer, and that's what's so great about summer league. It's guys like that and see if they can make the next step.
What have you seen in Damian's development?
I just think he's a little bit more comfortable now. You'll see it with a lot of second-year guys in the summer league, but he's really active on both ends. He always has been. I think that the game is just starting to come a little bit easier for him.
Thanks.